Tears are flowing in the Duggar household once again, as shocking and unexpected news about Joseph Duggar has just been revealed by his wife Kendra. Fans who have followed the Duggar family for years are absolutely shaken, and even Jim Bob Duggar is reportedly devastated by the announcement. What's going on with Joe Duggar, and why is Kendra finally breaking her silence in such an emotional and heartbreaking way? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It all started with a quiet post from Kendra on social media, one that fans say had a heavy emotional tone, completely unlike her usual sweet, upbeat messages. The post didn't go into details immediately, but it hinted at major changes and heartbreak involving Joe. It wasn't long before rumors began to swirl, and sources close to the family began confirming that something was seriously wrong. Kendra eventually confirmed the truth, and it left fans in absolute shock. In a tearful update, she revealed that Joseph Duggar has been facing a personal crisis that has put an incredible strain on their marriage, their mental health, and even their place within the Duggar family. Though she didn't provide every detail, multiple insiders have reported that Joe has been struggling deeply with internal family pressure, emotional health issues, and a breakdown in his relationship with his father, Jim Bob Duggar. Kendra's emotional statement included phrases like, "We've been carrying a heavy burden for a while now. It's time we step away from what's expected and focus on what's best for our family. We need your prayers more than ever." Immediately, fans began speculating. Has Joseph Duggar left the family? Is he distancing himself from Jim Bob? Are Kendra and Joe facing a separation or worse? While Kendra never used the word divorce, many fans have interpreted her message as a sign that the couple is under incredible strain. Insiders say the situation began spiraling after Joe started to question the ultra-conservative teachings he was raised with. According to one family friend, Joe has quietly been distancing himself from his father's rigid beliefs, especially when it comes to raising his own kids. This reportedly led to serious tension between Joe and Jim Bob, who expects absolute loyalty and obedience from his children, even after marriage. Kendra, who once seemed completely devoted to the Duggar way of life, is now allegedly supporting Joe's desire for independence and healing. And that, according to sources, has not gone over well with the rest of the Duggar clan. Jim Bob is said to be absolutely devastated, not just by Joe's choices, but by what he views as Kendra's betrayal in siding with her husband over the family patriarch. There are whispers that Kendra has been blamed for leading Joe astray and pushing for more modern values in their home, including letting their children explore outside education and rejecting the Gothard-inspired ideology Jim Bob clings to. While many fans are cheering Joe and Kendra for stepping away from what they see as a toxic environment, others are heartbroken to see the family in turmoil. Adding to the shock, there are also rumors that Joe has stepped away from family events entirely. He was noticeably absent from a recent Duggar gathering, where most of his siblings were present. Fans noticed Kendra hasn't appeared in any recent family photos either, and neither has their growing group of children. Some believe the couple may be preparing to move away entirely, possibly out of Arkansas, and start fresh, away from the cameras and the expectations. And that's not all. There are also unconfirmed reports that Kendra has been encouraging Joe to seek therapy, something that's reportedly been frowned upon in the Duggar household, where problems are typically prayed away instead of discussed with professionals. If true, this is a massive shift from the way Joe was raised, and a clear signal that he and Kendra are ready to change everything for the sake of their mental and emotional well-being. Fans have been divided in their reaction. Some are devastated to see the family breaking apart, while others are relieved that Joe and Kendra are finally doing what's best for themselves, regardless of tradition. One fan commented, "It's heartbreaking, but I'm proud of Joe and Kendra for breaking the cycle. They deserve peace and happiness, even if it means upsetting Jim Bob." Another wrote, "Praying for healing in their family. It takes courage to walk away from a system you've known your whole life." Kendra's message, while brief, has had a massive ripple effect. Family bloggers, former fans, and even critics of the Duggars are all tuning in, wondering what's next for the couple. Will they continue to step away publicly? Will they tell their side of the story more openly? Some think a full tell-all may be in the works, especially as more Duggar kids begin to leave the shadow of their father and speak out about their own experiences. For now, though, Kendra and Joe are staying mostly quiet, focusing on their family and taking time to heal. The couple has not released any further updates since the shocking announcement, but fans continue to keep a close eye on social media, hoping for a sign that things are improving. As for Jim Bob, sources say he's struggling with the news, especially as more of his children begin to pull away from the control he's worked so hard to maintain for decades. One insider revealed. Jim Bob never thought Joe would be the one to walk away. This is shaking him to his core. And now, the once picture-perfect image of the Duggar family continues to crumble. In the end, Kendra and Joe's story might just be another example of what happens when people raised in extreme environments finally take a stand for their own lives. It's painful, it's complicated, and yes, it's shocking. But maybe, just maybe, it's the beginning of something much healthier for their family's future. Stay tuned for more updates as this emotional story continues to unfold 6 stories of the Duggar daughters' lives beyond the limelight. The Duggar daughters are giving fans a rare look at their lives beyond reality TV, sharing everything from whirlwind romances to personal revelations. Jana Duggar finally found her fairy tale with now husband Stephen Wisman, walking down the aisle after years of waiting to meet the one. Her sister Kendra Duggar bravely opened up about the challenges, and even the awkward wardrobe moments of growing up with strict rules, while forging a new path with her own children. Meanwhile, Joanna Duggar's husband, Austin Forsyth, revealed why he pushed back on filming their most private moments as a family. From awkward photo shoots and strict dress codes to honest discussions about their upbringing and courtship beginnings, these stories pull back the curtain on how the Duggar daughters are taking charge of their own stories. I'm just like, what is it? Is it me? Do I have a problem? I know I've prayed for this for years and years, and definitely been like, what's the matter? She shared with People in August 2024. All of my siblings, most of them have been married in their early 20s. By far, I am the oldest, so it has been disheartening at times. While their romance wasn't exactly love at first sight, the pair reconnected in early 2024, fell in love, and experienced a fairy tale summer wedding. Just to see it coming about is incredible and kind of hard to believe. Duggar told People days before her August 2024 nuptials, "It's a dream come true." Keep reading to learn more about Duggar's journey to finding love with her forever partner, Wisman, who lives in Nebraska with his parents and siblings, first connected with Duggar through their families when they were teenagers. The Wismans would travel and sing, Duggar recalled to People in 2024. I remember them coming to our home, probably 13 or so years ago, and they ended up getting snowed in here, which hardly ever happens in Arkansas. I remember just playing games late into the night, doing puzzles together until the snow melted off, and they were able to travel back home. I don't really remember Stephen that well because I'm older than him, and so he was not at all on my radar. Thank you for watching.